Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today for the Zodiac series. This reading is for Scorpios, whose major arcana card is the Death card. This is the artist card representing you as the open vessel, ready to receive whatever source can draw from the well of infinite creativity. So Scorpio, we have a new spread today. It's one of mine. I'm calling it The Shift as we move out of 2021 and into 2022. I thought it very appropriate for that. Not only that, it is also at the timing of me doing these videos, it is the solar eclipse in Sagittarius, which is another time where we can maybe get a better glimpse of the bigger future for ourselves and what we really, really need instead of what we really, really want. So let's find out what the spread is all about. As I said, I call it The Shift. And this first row here is with the Creativity Oracle. This is what area of my life is ready for a transition. The second row here with the Archetype cards, this is what needs to be considered in order for this transition to be smooth and positive. And then in the third row here with the Soul's Journey cards, it is what consequences will my actions have? And then over here, we've got what else Source would like to share with us. And I'm using the Power Animals of the Planet card and the Starseed cards here. So as we go through, we're going to find out what area of life we're looking at for this transition with the cards of truth, and then we're going to clarify just that little bit more, try to pinpoint with the Lenormand cards. So let's take a look at this first row and see what area of your life is ready for that transition. We have visualize. So I'll show you the back while I read this side. When we develop our abilities to visualize, we can manifest maximum influence on our experience of reality. Okay, so this is all about visualizing, sharpening that tool so we can manifest to the maximum your experience of reality. And you've got butterflies, and we've got Egyptians, all very cool. Yes, transformation with that butterfly. So visualizing, yeah, okay. So this is like the perfect thing for this timing. And sharpening those tools, as I said, about your abilities to do so and what you're visualizing. All right, well, let's find out what area of life this is going to be connected with. Ooh, the Queen of Diamonds, very nice. So this is a high power card. This is a get things done card in the best motherly fashion. You know, it's that tough love sometimes, and with the diamonds, she can be really kind of doing things through controversial means, for one thing, so you got to watch out for that, but it is also just being able to have this incredible energy, creative energy, on two accounts. The queens, they are the creative energy, and because of the diamonds representing your skills, your talents, and your financial abilities. So super great card for you to have. It's a very secure woman. Well, I won't say woman, but you know, having that feminine energy of the queen, and especially of the red suit. So yeah, she is like Well, the best thing you can have around this queen is it's time to collect the prize. So she's stable, she's powerful, she's got that connection with herself, and also understanding completely what value is in whatever person, place, thing, self. She is very capable, very self-reliant, and she's able to give and take with equal value. So excellent card for you to have up here in what area this visualization is going to be taking place and how to do that to the maximum. Yeah, if you had to pick a card to have that happen, this is the Queen of Diamonds is perfect for this. All right, so let's see. We'll clarify a little bit more here with the Lenormand card. Oh, another lovely card to get, the ship, literally meaning your ship is coming in. So, wow, okay. It looks like you are at the top of it right now, being able to do what you need to do. So, what in the world kind of shift are we talking about here for you? I know the queens can be a little bit of a my way or the highway kind of thing. They do like to run the show, and the Queen of Diamonds is probably at the, well, I don't know, at the top of the diamond list. They are all at the top of their list, their suit. Yeah. And she, like I said earlier, isn't afraid to take a sideways approach to something that, I won't say manipulative, although it could be in her dark side. But I would say that if she sees, I would say that where there's a will, there's a way with this one. Okay, let's move on to the second row and see what needs to be considered in order for this transition to be smooth and positive. This is the archetype cards. Oh, you got the artist card. This is cool. Very nice. So let's read about the attributes. The light attributes is expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. That does describe it to a T, doesn't it? And the shadow side, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Wow, pity or whatever else you might be after. So that is also that Queen of Diamonds can have that ability as well. So perhaps that's what we are shifting here today, how to take that out of the shadow a little bit more and into the light, raise it from whatever controversial means you may have needed up until this time. You are now seeing the benefits of doing it to the most positive energy possible, because that's really where you are going to have that clean, lovely, like a breath of fresh air to bring into whatever it is you're doing. Not to have any of the dark side around it, right? Even though, it's always there, we can use that as well as any other energy that comes our way. So let's move on to the cards of truth and see what area of life we're looking at for this transition, because however we can make this as smooth and positive as possible, let's see where we need to go for that to have the maximum effect. The Nine of Clubs in reverse. Okay, so nines, K2 energy, that's your past. That's what you've brought with you to this life from a past life, and probably being taken for granted, that because it's just so easy for you, right? It's like right there at your fingertips. And we're talking about intellectual knowledge pursuits in that department, and we're talking about it being in reverse. So I'm thinking that, getting that it is possibly time to obviously rethink, but maybe take a time out, because it is in reverse. And we're talking about a very deep preconceived idea that needs to come to a conclusion. A conclusion that will allow you to move forward just that bit more. But it's in reverse. So perhaps we haven't explored whatever this is, or maybe it's about to be more revealed to us. What it is that we need to, I would say, bake a little bit longer in the oven, simmer a little bit longer, and just, be in the oven that little bit more. That's going to take you to where you need to go to have the most perfect bake here. So let's take a look at what this is. The book in reverse. So basically these two cards are saying the exact same thing. Time to put whatever it is that you've been cooking on the back burner and allow Source to come through and give you that little bit more. We're talking about your visualization skills, and we're talking about that around either how you make a living or your skills and your talents. And I would say that it's probably more about the money and manifesting the maximum influence, as it says here, on that experience of reality and how you're going about having that happen. Because clearly with your ship coming in, it's not an issue, but how could you take that to the next level in the best possible positive way? Okay, so it's a timeout, it's a clearing out, it's really thinking about how you have expressed yourself as an artist, and have you actually reached beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically through your art, obviously. So that needs a little bit of a transition. Those skills and talents and abilities. Maybe you've been riding that wave for a while now, and maybe it's you getting bored with that wave, that you need a new wave and find some new inspiration, I'll say, to move that a little step further. It's time for it to shift. You just need something new. All right, so let's move on to this and see what your consequences, what actions, what consequences will my actions have? All right, so it's going to be around relationships. Here's your consequences. Your relationships to what? Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. That's very interesting, and I can see how it really does relate back directly to what you may be feeling at this time. And I can actually really see it here, that it's just your relationship, if you will, to how you have been conducting your life so far. And now you're ready for that to shift. You know, keep it interesting, right? Interesting and interested. So, all right, so this relationship, let's find out with what? Oh, Two of Hearts. I love this. So clearly, twos, hearts, emotions, and your relationship to your emotions, or the love and security and all of those really lovely, passionate, kismet moments that are more like a conception of an idea. So that's really lovely. So here's your consequences of doing the work, which is really positive, really clean, very deep, very, very nice place for you to be headed. Yeah, I can see that. And it's also the Empress energy, because it's the red suit of the twos, and as you know, it's the twos are moon energy, so you are going to be reflecting back off the sun your you, and really being able to make that connection, like I said, that kismet, that just really lovely connection that is going to complement and excite you into this new little thing that you are going to be coming in contact with, that shift, that twist. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh, another moon card. It's in reverse, so that does tell me you're going to need to pay extra special attention to your intuition and your meditations, that the distraction here could be very, very real. Distractions going back to whatever it is you've been seeking lately. Maybe you've been looking head on and doing a lot of research into shifting already, feeling it and knowing it's coming. I mean, clearly you are a very capable artist here, that you're doing all the work that you can possibly do. And when you see something, you're on it. And as a Scorpio, that is exactly what your life is about, or part of it anyway. Just letting go and letting something better come in, something low vibration, to switch to something that has a higher vibration for you. So you are ready. You have what you need to do this, and you will make that connection. But just make sure, this is just a reminder to make sure that you're feeling it intuitively, you know, the whole wants and needs thing. So make sure it's what you need, and that you're hearing source clearly around this, and not just what you want and going for that, because the Queen of Diamonds can be that kind of single-minded drivenness. It's usually the king, but the queen can also take on those connotations. So yeah, set aside what you've been doing and just sit, meditate, keep your journal, whatever it is you need to do, and till you feel it, right? Till you feel it, till you hit that nail on the head and you're really feeling it. It's going to be about relations between you and your inner self. So it really is that marrying the ego and soul to find that perfect thing for you. All right, so let's move on to the power animals and see what else Source has to share with you. Black Panther. Ooh, mysterious and deep. Just like you, Scorpio. Yes. Power, determination, desire. That's that queen as well, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Yes. So, wants versus needs. And fruition. Very nice. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. I love it. Well, let's read just a little bit more about this Black Panther and see what else can be shared. Here we are. You are beginning to feel your power as you come closer to goals you once felt were out of reach. Oh, you're so on the brink here. Is that the brink? Yeah. All right. Preservation and dedication are paying off. The spirit of Black Panther is by your side and offering her support as you continue to follow your heart. Take pride in knowing that you are an example of courage and that your patience and determination will soon be rewarded. That is a great card, great message for exactly what the cards in the spread here are telling us. Yeah, you've got a little bit of an inner battle going on here, but clearly it is time to just air out the attic, meaning the brain, right here. Put those books you've been looking at or whatever is coming as your knowledge, your pursuit of knowledge around your taking this to the next level, because clearly you have it. The determination, the desire, and the power. Let's just keep it on the right track, and you're going to be awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Scorpio, for listening, and I would love to see you next time. So if you want to hit the subscribe, that would be totally awesome, and I will see you next month with the next one. Until then, thank you for watching, and happy creating.